Hey guys, I was recording another episode of uh what is it called? Doki Doki Literature Challenge, and all of a sudden I realized I didn't have my mic plugged up. So now that I have my mic plugged up, we can get going again. Okay, all that happened is Sayori forgot to bring her coin purse. Forgot to bring any money. Didn't have any money, and she thought it would be a good way to trick me into buying her some food too. And then Yuri popped up and said that it's not right for Sayori to do that, and it's not. And then uh, Yuri said that she didn't mean to say that. She was just getting the book, into the book she was reading. So we learned that Sayori is broke and Yuri is just me. I hear something. Oh, there's somebody home. Okay. There's no way you could. There's no way you could think that. You were right. You were. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside us. All of us, isn't there? Hey, don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Eh, what the heck happened? Why did somebody... Ah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the deck. Ow! What was... Eh, a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because... It's because I paid my restitution... Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah, I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Yeah, I would be happy too if a cookie hit me in the face. Theory hugs the cookie. Oh, get a room. Geez, just eat it. Theory rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Which wrapper? 50 Cent? Little Wayne? Oh, she meant the plastic wrap. Oh, so good. Mmm. Dory suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going to throw a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Oh, give me some of that chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Eh. Hiro gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arm around her. Ah, geez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh, Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Not for Sayori trots away to safety. You may not laugh as well. Jeezy. Jeezy, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh, where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Hmm, that's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh, you don't think she has a... Aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Eh, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Uh, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Uh-huh. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at the least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, George. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Well, Sayori got hit with a cookie. Then Yuri stepped in, started acting creepy, and then Natsuki was the one that threw the cookie at Sayori, and then Sayori took a bite of Natsuki's cookie. So nothing much. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Oh, he was gonna leave that out. Okay. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. Pour the first volume of Porphyrios out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand, then quickly turns it over presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. You haven't met me. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Suki makes her way to the closet. There's a fly on the mic. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Hanukkah. Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? Appear inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Do you move my manga again? Sorry. Sorry. A teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. Be happy. Yeah, at least organize it. The top shelf is for above Natsuki's head. Oh yeah, she's short. She makes a. If y'all hear anything like spraying over there, I got a little sprayer today that sprays air freshener. So it's been scaring me all day today. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, just ask me. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. Oh, I thought it meant this stool you find in the toilet or something. Never mind. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. Or, again, if, and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Suki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just to watch me. Suki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Ah! Careful! I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reaches the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the book, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Ah! Natsuki uses her finger to scoot in one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Ah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Geez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger box like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. You could easily fit a desk into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Ah, it's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Yeah, I hope you fall on your little pink ass. Gosh! Asuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway. Let me just check to see if I'm still recording. Yep. Since she refused my and simply watch. Whoa! Whoa, too close for comfort. Aha, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Atsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wow! The chair swivels. Atsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Don't look! Yeah. Force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Coiffé Girl box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. A heavy. Hey George. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly releases my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Asuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Huh? Asuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Atsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki leg shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. What's in the box? You perv. I promise I wasn't. You set me up. Go away. I hope you fall. Get out. But I do it myself. Huh? The chair suddenly swivels beneath the Natsuki feet. Natsuki! Ah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hand and the books go flying. I got you! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shelter herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ola Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross. God. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club member or something? Jeez! Sorry. You don't look really sorry, Monica. Uh-huh. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, oh no. My. Eh, up, you sprayer. I look down. Suki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all around. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she desperately trying to smooth out. Ah, it must have landed on the page. Atsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Atsuki, are you? No. Atsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah, I'll help her get the crease out, okay? Partially my fault, though. Suki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I like to do when there's uh, going through each time with a different character because you learn so much about a character. It didn't mean to take. I didn't mean to take it out on you. Really didn't mean to. She's a really nice girl. She just she has a lot of bad days. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Suki shakes her head. Just every day, so hard. I just want to come to the club and Suki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. Now move the rest of your mangas for you. Ah, I pick up volume 2 of Porphyrios. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Suki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quiver. You're, you're really nice to me. Eh, that sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. Didn't expect it at all. Even the meanest people just need love and compassion sometimes. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Suki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool, quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Suki averts her gaze. Thanks. Uh-huh. It's nothing. Suki is holding the volume 1 set aside in her hands. The volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyways. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Things, thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sat in the same spot as last time, and I opened the second volume. Natsuki mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. He's surprisingly sharp, making notes of a lot of subtle repeats repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep, even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it. Eh, how do you? Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. I've been really liking doing this. Like every time I get finished recording, I automatically want to go back into recording and playing this. I haven't even played any in my spare time. So whatever I see now is my first time seeing it, cause this is the first of this the first of this day was where I left off watching it on YouTube. So I don't know what happens from now on, but let's show it to Natsuki, 'cause I want to spend some more time. Natsuki reads my poem, keeps glancing at me, then back at my poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Ah, is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good, it's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, hold on. Kind of fix the mic. There. In that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki faces freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, George. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Hmm? Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, George? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Does she mean cheating, like, on the game? Because I knew what, what, Natsuki likes, when I first started playing this. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Do you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But George wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Uh, Natsuki faces free. Natsuki freezes. I didn't read that. What did that say? She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think George is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone wouldn't want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. Oh, Natsuki, if you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ah, never mind. I'm Natsuki. Oh, that's what I said. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess George is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem then. Hold on. I keep hearing stuff. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hair, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issue with the much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like everyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone that has some kind of weird hobby for a guilty pleasure. Sometimes that something that you're afraid if people finds out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Uh-huh. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Oh yeah, Monica already read it. So who should we do next? Yuri? The gothic one? Or Sayori? Sayori. Ooh, oh, I like this one, George. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Doesn't that mean it's better than yesterday? Does that mean it's better than yesterday? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Eh, that's not very helpful. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it's just, it's a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Hold on. I fixed my mic again. Hold on. This won't take long. Just have to move. Holy crap, that's too much. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Hmm? I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sailor. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your hair, that poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. That's just you tripping on drugs. Theory, forgot to read that. Theory, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, George. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Now this is gonna go deep. It's the secret, the place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine are rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefingers, pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight can make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring in dark caves, discovering the secret hidden in the nook and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf I could use some more. My friends are looking through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in comes my friend. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? My friend frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends and my friends who weren't smiling. They all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Man, that was sort of dark. Holy crap. Dory, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot about being a dork. Yeah, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Yeah, you think? Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. Except for food, I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Theory always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, last one. Okay. Um, are you still mad at me? Uh, for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Cause reading this poem, I don't know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? Always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside comes out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please, makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Oh, I feel bad for her. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on the desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me of her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Okay? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room, at the very front. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting in any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need a much more than a few decorations. Dory has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. I'm sorry, I thought that you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. They already put in it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey, Theory, who's been coloring posters, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't, you didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I, I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems together with anyone. Never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Whoa, Sayori. Don't need to know about what you do in your spare time. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Please don't make me. I'm shy. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, you. Thanks, Natsu. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No, no way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Oh yeah. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Aha. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Theodore looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Uh-huh. Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sailor? I'll go next. I'll go next. Uh-huh. What? Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. It seems like Yuri uh has one shy side. Like it seems like she has a different personality, multiple personality disorder. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Yeah, see? It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. The quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she is finished. Everyone is stunned. She snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadows. Uh-huh. Sorry, I giggled. Eh? Hey, Ori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Ah, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine that you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Leora begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly chilly like the Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach oh god. I thought I knew though. Through and through. Joy finished and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Georgia liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's what, that's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Eh, then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Hmm? Don't make me go before George. Not like I can compare to you guys. Anyways, might as well let George lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. Whoa! We was having a nice moment, and then you had to say that. Natsuki! It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's harder to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll prove, improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. That's just, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, it's called, Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Hmm? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, the poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down if given life to the poem. Suki finishes and everyone applauds. He hops back to his seat. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not to make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. No, it might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Man, this is a long episode. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, see ya. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Eh, these guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be really a little nice, though. Well, ah, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, George. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with the Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. Um, I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked her to walk home with you. Huh? What will you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Eh, what should I do? Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? Eh? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez, I already see her in club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, George. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Theory, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what the point in speculating something that never going to happen? Hmm? Conversation curl up. Kind of weird of a weird thing for Sailor to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? The time to write the poem again. So she likes cute stuff. So that would mean sugar. And then ribbon. And no. No. I don't want her. I want no. So she likes stuff that's romantic. No, never mind. Bubble, playground, what? Peaceful. Okay. Okay, I might leave it off here for tonight for this episode. But if you have any suggestions, wait, why am I saying suggestions? This is a story-based game. I can't do anything much. But if you want to tell me anything that I should do in the next video to change things between me and Natsuki, because I really like her on this game. If you have any thoughts about what I should do, put it down in the comments. And leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.